Hello friends, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and healthy. Friends, in previous session we finished our topic how to add two decimal numbers and how to subtract two decimal numbers. So, in today's session we start our new topic multiplication of decimal numbers and division of decimal numbers. So friends, this is our today's topic multiplication and division of decimal numbers. First we see how to multiply two decimal numbers. In the multiplication of two decimals, first we multiplied them as a whole numbers by ignoring the decimal point. Friends, this sentence is very important. First we multiply that decimal numbers as a whole numbers by ignoring that decimal point. Then we counted the number of digits starting from rightmost digit and move to the left. We start from right and move to the left. For what? To place the decimal point. And we then put the decimal point in the product. It's very simple. This sentence is important when we multiply two decimal. First, we multiplied them as whole numbers by ignoring that decimal point. Okay. And when we got the product, then to put the decimal point, to place the decimal point, we starting to move rightmost digit and move to the left side. And then we put the decimal point in the product. See some examples of multiplication. Here in the first example, we multiply this decimal 2.7 by whole number 4. Okay. So, in the multiplication of 2.7 and 4, we ignore this decimal point. We ignore this decimal point and we actually multiply 27 and 4. All of you know that 27 fours are 108. Now the answer is what? 108. The product is 108. Now in this product we put the decimal point. For that we again come to the 2.7. In the decimal 2.7 the decimal point is occur just one digit before. Decimal point is occur just one digit before, that means before 7. So in the answer we also put the decimal point just one digit before, that means before 8, and before 8 means what? 10.8. Before 8 means what? 10.8. Okay, so the product of 2.7 and 4 is 10.8. Okay, so student, remember this thing. Whenever you multiply decimal number by a whole number, then multiply them as a whole numbers. Okay, and then put the decimal point by checking the number of digits. Second example, 1.8 multiplied by 1.2. Now in the second example, this is the multiplication of one decimal with the other decimal. Okay, because 1.8 and 1.2 both are the decimal numbers. Now here we actually multiply 18 and 12. See the bracket here. Okay, we ignore these decimal points. We ignore these decimal points and we actually multiply 18 and 12, and the product of 18 and 12 is 216. The product is 216, and now we put the decimal point. See the decimals here. The first decimal is 1.8. The decimal point is occur just one digit before, that means before 8. In the second decimal, the decimal point occur again just one digit before, that means before 2. So here one digit and here one digit, that means total there are two digits. Total there are two digits. So here in the answer we put the decimal point two digits before. Two digits before, that means we move from the right side to the left side. That means here we move 6 1, and now here we put the decimal point. So answer is what? 2.16. See this answer. Answer is 2.16. So student, first we multiplied these decimals as whole numbers and then we put the decimal point in the product by checking the number of digits occurring just before the decimal point. Okay. Now example number 3, 2.3 multiplied by 4.35. Now first number is decimal number, second is also decimal number, but in the first decimal, see here, decimal point occur just one digit before, and in the second decimal number, decimal point occur just two digit before. So count the number of digits now. Here 1 and here 2. 1 plus 2, that means what? 3. So the total number of digits are 3. So now we actually multiply first 23 and 435. We ignore the decimal points. We ignore these decimal points and we actually multiply 23 and 435. The product is what? The product is 10,005. The product is 10,005, and now we have to put the decimal point here. Okay, now the total number of digits are 3. See here, here is 1 and here is 2. Okay, so 1 plus 2, that means 3. So now we put the decimal point just 3 digits before. That means here from right side, count the 3 digits, 5, 0, 0, and now here we put the decimal point. So the answer is what? 10.005. So this is the multiplication of 2.3 and 4.35. So student, in this way we multiply decimal number by whole number and decimal number by decimal number. Okay, so remember one rule. The rule is that when you multiply decimals, then we multiplied them as a whole numbers. This is important. We multiplied them as whole numbers by ignoring the decimal point, and then in the product we put the decimal point by counting the number of digits, starting from right and to the left. Okay, follow this rule to multiply the decimal numbers. Now the next topic is multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, by 100 and by 1000. It's a very simple thing again. Okay, when a decimal number is multiplied by 10 or by 100 or by 1000, so what is the rule for that? The rule for that is the digits in the products are same as in the decimal number. See the sentence again. The digits in the product, that means digits in the answer, are same. There is no change in the digits in the answer. The digits in the answer are same as in the decimal number, but the decimal point in the product is shifted to the right side by counting the number of zeros over 1. This sentence is important. In the product, that means in the answer, we shift the decimal point. Okay, we shift the decimal point to the right side. Remember the rule. We shift the decimal point to the right side by counting the number of zeros over 1. What is the meaning of number of zeros over 1? See here. When we multiply decimal by 10, so in that number 10, there is only one zero. So we shift that decimal point just one digit to the right side. When we multiply the decimal number by 100, so in the 100 there are two zeros. So we move that decimal point just two digits to the right side. And when we multiply the decimal number by 1000, then there are three zeros in the 1000. So we shift that decimal point just three digits to the right side. Just see some examples here. First example, 0.34 multiplied by 10. See here, the decimal number is multiplied by 10. Now in the number 10, only one zero is occur. Okay, so now we shift this decimal point to the right side by one digit. By only one digit, we move this decimal point to the right side by one digit. So what is the answer? The answer is 3.4. The answer is 3.4. Now second example, 1.234 multiplied by 100. Now check here. In the 100 there are 2 zeros. Okay, so now we shift this decimal point to the right side by 2 digits. We move this decimal point to the right side by 2 digits. So what is the answer? The answer is 123.4. And now third example, 56.3578 multiplied by 1000. Okay, now the number is 1000 and there are 3 zeros in the 1000. So now we move this decimal point to the right side by 3 digits. Okay, that means after 7. So what is the answer? The answer is 56,357.8. So students, remember one thing, when you multiplied by 10, then move that decimal point just one digit to the right side. When we multiplied by 100, move that decimal point just 2 digits to the right side. And when we multiplied by 1000, then move that decimal point to the right side by 3 digits. So this is the rule of multiplication of decimals by 10, by 100 and by 1000. Okay. So student, in today's topic, we learn how to multiply two decimal numbers by whole number or decimal number by decimal number. Then we learn how to multiply decimal numbers by 10, by 100 and by 1000. Students, in the next topic, in the next section, we learn how to divide two decimals. How to divide one decimal by another decimal. How to divide one decimal number by whole numbers. Okay. So student, we will stop here. Thank you so much.